అలా కొంచెం బాగుంది. బర్త్‌డే మామూలుగా అక్క కలర్ బాగుంది.
So it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. S. Kiran, Associate Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. With over 14 years of experience, Dr. Kiran specializes in digital image processing and cloud computing and cryptography. He holds an MTech and PhD and has published several research papers in international journals. Dr. Kiran has also received the Best Teacher Award from Glacier Journal of Foundation. He is currently working on projects related to image fusion algorithms and has successfully guided multiple PhD students. We are excited to have him here today to share his expertise with us. Sir, Dr. Kiran sir, it's over to you.
Okay, thank you, madam. Voice is audible?
Yes, Kiran Garu, please continue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good evening to all. The topic session is the chatbot creation using ChatGPT 4. So under this, the first why do we need the ChatGPT? So first, the history of the ChatGPT. OpenAI is ChatGPT is developed by the OpenAI. So it is an ChatGPT is an advanced AI language model. So it is based on GPT architecture and text generation and conversations. So in 2018, so the model development began with the version 1, GPT version 1, followed by the version 2 GPT, version 3 in subsequent years. So in 2022 November, the OpenAI launched the ChatGPT version. It is an optimized version. So in the March 2023, the OpenAI, so they introduced, launched the latest version, that is a ChatGPT 4, was the released. So it is the completely enhanced performance than compared to the previous versions. So the better the contextual understanding with this version. So the coming to why we use the ChatGPT. The first, let us understand why we use the ChatGPT. In education sector, the ChatGPT assists with tutoring, answering the questions. I think everyone to know the ChatGPT nowadays play the important role in education system. Answering questions and generating the study materials are also nowadays even students or maybe the faculties are also use how to create a couple of questions or maybe some just create the study materials also. In customer services, it function as a chatbot for handling inquiries, support and resolving the issues. In healthcare, how the ChatGPT is in healthcare, the ChatGPT helps with administrative tasks and patients communications. In business and software development, ChatGPT supports the content creation, the data analysis, the customer engagement, the coding assistance, even the debugging also. The ChatGPT play the important role in business and software development. So now take one case study, the importance of the ChatGPT. The case study from shop. Now an e-commerce company that showed that integrating the ChatGPT into the customer services reduced responses time by the 30%, increased customer satisfaction by the 40%. So it handles the 60% of customer queries autonomously, allowing the human agent to focus on more complex issues. A survey found that the 54% of educators used ChatGPT for grading and lesson planning, boosting teaching efficiency. Additionally, the 48% of students reported improved learning outcomes, especially in writing and research also. So these cases that demonstrate that ChatGPT significant important efficiency, the satisfaction, and the productivity across the sectors. So not only all these points, even nowadays, how to create the lesson plans are also, session plans are also, even accounts are also. Nowadays, the ChatGPT play the important role. Some of the teachers also creating some how to create the session plan or maybe the lesson plan, even Bloom's taxonomy also. So nowadays, using ChatGPT, so create a couple of questions with Bloom's taxonomy also. So this that's why the ChatGPT plays a significant role in nowadays. Now coming to the various versions of the ChatGPT, some couple of versions are already is there. So in 2018, the version 1 is released by the OpenAI, that is a GPT-1. So the first version with 107 million parameters introduced the transformer architecture, but was relatively limited capabilities. So it is the drawback of the version 1. So in 2019, OpenAI they launched another version, that is a GPT-2. So the major leap with 1.5 billion parameters, the capable of generating the more coherent and contextually relevant text, but initially withheld due to some misuse concerns. So the subsequent years, the 2020 OpenAI introduced the GPT-3. So with 175 billion parameters, it shows highly advanced language generation, enabling more realistic, versatile AI interactions. So it is better than version 2 and version 3. So in 2022, the ChatGPT 3.5 version is released. So it is built on GPT 3.5. So this version was optimized for dialogues, offering better conversational AI, the context retention. OpenAI 2023 launched the ChatGPT 4, so more advanced version with enhanced contextual understanding, the problem-solving abilities, the improved accuracy in complex queries. So 2024, the OpenAI the launched the GPT-4 Turbo. So it is an optimized version, the faster version of GPT-4. So maintaining the the high quality performance, but with reduced cost and response time. So these are all the various versions of ChatGPT. So all these versions are introduced by the OpenAI. So now so ChatGPT, so it is the diagram of the various versions of ChatGPT. So GPT-1 is launched, created in 2018. Have a data set of 117 millions of parameters. So what are the tasks are performed in this version? The performs the task without any labeled data. So that is without any labeled data. So performs the task in this version. So later, the 2019, the OpenAI the launched another version, that is a GPT-2. So as the data set of 1.5 billion parameters, the trained one more diverse set of data than GPT-1. So all these are the various versions of the ChatGPT. So in the subsequent years is launched by the OpenAI. So now the coming to the features and capabilities of different the versions of the ChatGPT. So in this table, the various versions of the ChatGPTs are specified in year-wise. The parameters are the various versions of ChatGPT released here, the parameters, the key features, the capabilities, the main improvement. So ChatGPT-1 version is introduced in 2018 with parameters of 117 millions. So what are the key features of GPT-1? First, transformer based model, the proof of concepts. So what are the capabilities of this version? Basic text generation. It is one of the capability of this version. The limited contextual understanding. So the main improvement of this version is introduction of transformer architecture of natural language processing. So it is the improvement of this version. So the next one is the OpenAI launched the GPT-2, that is a version 2 in 2019. So with parameters of 1.5 the billions. So what are the main key features of this version? The more coherent text generation, improved the contextual awareness, and ability to generate the longer passages. So these are the main key features of GPT-2. What are the capabilities of GPT-2? The better text coherence and the fluency. So the fluency, the better is a better performance in this version. So can write the stories, or also maybe they handle sample questions also. So the improvement of this version is major improvement in text fluency. So the fluency of the text is improved and coherence also. So in 2020, the version is launched by the OpenAI, that is a GPT-3. So the parameters of 175 billions. So what are the key features of GPT-3? The vastly improved performance, the capable of performing many complex tasks across the different domains. So various domains are there. And we know that what are the various domains in computer sector or maybe the other sectors. So irrespective of any domains, the ChatGPT nowadays plays the important role. So because of its the significance, its performance. So the next one is what are the capabilities of GPT-3? The text generation, translation, the summarization, the creative writing, and programming help, and more. So what are the main the improvements of this version is the significantly the larger scale but versatility. So it is the improvement of this version. So now the OpenAI launched another version, that is a ChatGPT 3.5 in the year 2022. So these are all the various versions of the ChatGPT. So all these versions are launched by the OpenAI in various years. So key features or maybe some capabilities, the main improvements. So all these are the various versions of capabilities of each and every version, how many parameters are with each version. So now coming to the ChatGPT versions usages. GPT-1, the main uses of GPT-1 is basic text generation, sentence completion, early prototyping for the research in NLP. So GPT-2, the uses of GPT-2 is content creation, including articles, sample creative writing. So now GPT-2, so it is also nowadays are used in article writings, are also used in ChatGPT. So text summarization, answering basic the factual questions. So what is the uses of GPT-3? Advanced context generation like essays, the stories, and code also. So customer service automation like this. So the uses of ChatGPT 3.5, interactive conversational agent for multi-turn dialogue, personalized tutoring, and content assistance for writing. So the uses of ChatGPT 4, the complex problem solving and advanced reasoning, like mathematics or maybe the researcher also. High level creative writing, legal and medical document assistance are also. So this version can support. So the uses of the GPT-4, that is a turbo version, the real-time high volume customer support automation, scalable content generation for marketing and publishing and research also. So now the coming to the various ChatGPT versions, improvements of language understanding, the improvements of language understanding by various ChatGPT versions. So ChatGPT has made the substantial strides in language understanding and enabling more the conversations. It better comprehends context, identify key details, even the complex queries. The model can now handle ambiguous inputs and provide the clear and more the precise responses. So the any version of ChatGPT, so take the input is some the queries or maybe some the prompt queries. So the output is provide the clear and the more precise responses of the output of the ChatGPT. The enhanced attention mechanism allows for the improved cohesion across the longer interactions. It also recognizes the tones and sentiment and intent, offering more appropriate. Uh, each iteration has improved its ability to process diverse language patterns and plan. Multi-turn dialogue is more the seamless with model maintaining the function. The overall, these advancements of the results in richer, the more the human-like the conversation. So, what are the challenges faced by the ChatGPT 1, ChatGPT 2 versions? So, these are all the challenges that faced by the GPT 1 and GPT 2. The limited context understanding. So, it is one of the challenge faced by the GPT 1 and GPT 2 also. So, incoherent response, the ambiguity handling, so bias and inappropriate outputs. So these are all the various challenges faced by the ChatGPT 1 and ChatGPT 2 versions. So the user feedback are the limitations, the highlighted on ChatGPT versions, inaccurate or outdated information. So it is the user feedback of various versions of ChatGPT. The one is the inaccurate or outdated information. So the second one is the context and memory issues are also sometimes they came into the picture. The next one is the overconfidence in responses. So the next one is the user feedback of or the limitation highlighted on the ChatGPT versions is the sensitivity to input wording. So the next one is bias and ethical concerns. All these are the various the limitations, the handling on the various versions of the ChatGPT. So the next one is the ChatGPT 4, the new features of ChatGPT 4. All these are the new features of the ChatGPT 4. These features are added in ChatGPT 4. So the one is the increased word limit. So it is also the one of the feature is added to the ChatGPT 4. The next one is the more accurate response. So the increased word limit is up to the 25,000 words. So the previous limit is only for 3,125 words. So ChatGPT 4, increase the word limit up to the 25,000 words. So the next one is the more accurate response. So ChatGPT 4, 10 times the more advanced than GPT 3.5. So the next new feature is added into the ChatGPT 4. The text and image inputs are also. So not only text, even the image also as an input to the ChatGPT 4. So this model was the trained on and even the longer text data set also. The next one is another important feature is added to the ChatGPT 4 is the improved academic performance. So the achieved higher percentile and all exams tested. So it is the one of the important feature is added in the ChatGPT 4. The next one is the better the safety. So 82% is less likely to be provided inappropriate content. The next one is the more the creativity. So it is also the one of the new feature is added to the ChatGPT 4. So it produces the stories and even poems are also are essays with the improved creativity. So then compared to the previous versions. So all these are the new features are added into the ChatGPT 4 version. So the real world examples of ChatGPT 4, these are all the, so 10, these are all the some of the examples of the real world examples of the ChatGPT 4. So what is now the coming to the chatbot. So what is a chatbot? Chatbot is an AI-powered software that designed to simulate human conversation through text or voice, enabling automated interaction with users. So the functionality, what are the functionalities of the chatbot? The one is the automate interactions. So it is the one of the important functionality of the chatbot. So automates interaction. What is the meaning of the automates interaction? Chatbots handles the user queries and provide the information and performs the task like scheduling, customer support without any human intervention. So the next one is the next important functionality of the chatbot is the context awareness. Advanced the chatbots understanding the context and can respond appropriately according to the user requirements and maintain the coherent flow in the conversation. The next the functionality of the chatbot is cross-platform integration. So what is the meaning of the cross-platform integration? Chatbot works across the multiple platforms like the websites and messaging apps or maybe the voice assistants. So that's why the chatbot also nowadays works in cross platforms. That means the chatbot works across the multiple platforms. The next the functionality of the chatbot function is the task automation. So that is without any the human intervention, the chatbot itself can create or perform some operations or tasks. So they streamline the repetitive tasks such as the order processing, appointment bookings, and FAQs, and improving the user efficiencies experiences. So now the coming to the representation of the chatbot interaction. So it is the flow diagram of how the chatbot works. So it is first the user interact with the chatbot platform resides on the system using the natural language, the question. So user send the question to the chatbot platform resides on the chatbot on the system. Now the chatbot send the request to the natural language processing, that is NLP. So NLP make the query to the knowledge base. So chatbot send the response to the user, that is a what is the use of user interface which provides the platform for interaction? So already we know that various interfaces are there. The next one is additionally database. What is the main use of this component in ChatGPT? Stores the information, allowing the bot to retrieve and manage the data for personalized responses and task executions. So the components of chatbot. So all these are the various components of the chatbot. So so far we are looking at the components. This is the flow diagram of the chatbot. So the user generally make the access the desktop or maybe user access the desktop or maybe the laptop or mobile phone. So access messaging platforms or send a message to the chatbot. So far the previously we are looking at the flow of how the chatbot works. This is the flow of how the chatbot works. Next one is the different types of chatbots. The one is the menu or button-based chatbots. The next one is linguistic-based chatbots. The third one is the keyword, the recognition-based chatbots. So machine learning chatbots, the hybrid model chatbots, the voice bots. So these are all the types of the chatbots. So every chatbot has its own the functionalities. So first we are looking at the rule-based chatbot. So a rule-based chatbot operates using the predefined rules and pattern to respond to the user inputs. It follows the decision tree. So the rule-based chatbot follow the decision trees or script that directs its responses based on the specific keywords or phrases. An example is a customer service bot that provides the standard answers to the frequently asked questions and written policies. So it is the working of rule-based chatbot, how the rule-based chatbot works. So first, for example, the chatbot greets the user and offer the select an option. For example, hello, or maybe it is one option. User select an option, or maybe something email capture or maybe the additional questions with choices. So the next one is maybe, for example, user select the email capture or maybe scheduling a meeting or maybe suppose additional question with choice refer to the support article. So it is the how the rule-based chatbot works. This is the flow of how the rule-based chatbot works. Next one is AI-powered chatbot. So the important the points under the important features of AI-powered chatbot. One is the NLP. The next one is the contextual understanding personalization. The next one is the continuous learning and improvement. So these are the important the features of AI powered chatbot. So what is the role of NLP in AI powered chatbot? It is a AI chatbot uses advanced NLP techniques to process and understanding generating human language. This allows the chatbots to interpret the text and or voice inputs, identify the user's intent and extract the relevant entities or maybe the data or locations or maybe the specific topics from the conversations or enabling its response to intelligence and contextually. The next one is the contextual understanding personalization. So it is also the important the feature in AI powered chatbot. So AI powered chatbot can remember the previous interactions, track context of ongoing conversations. So the next one is the continuous learning improvement. So it is also the one of the important feature AI powered chatbot. The next one is the working of AI powered chatbot. So the customer support, or maybe the 24/7 availability, the appointment scheduling, the virtual assistants, healthcare, and telemedicine. So these are the various AI-powered chatbots working process. The next one is the voice activated chatbot. So what are the important the features of voice activated the chatbots? The speech recognition, NLP, the voice response generation. So what is the role of speech generation in a voice activated chatbot? Voice activated chatbots are use speech recognition technology to convert the spoken language into text. This allows the user interact with chatbot using their voice instead of typing, making it more the natural and speech. The next one is the NLP. After conversation, the voice input into the text, the chatbot uses the NLP to understand the user's intent, identity, key phrases, or commands, generate appropriate responses. This helps to chatbot to not only understanding what is being said, but also interpret meaning behind in context. The next important the feature of voice activated chatbot, voice response generation. So what is meaning of the voice response generation? Once the chatbot processes the input, it generates the response that is delivered back to the users in the form of speech using the text-to-speech technology. Chatbot can engage in back and forth conversation, creating an interaction voice-based dialogues that can use it for customer service, the virtual assistants, or various other applications. So now we are look at the working of voice activated chatbot. How does the voice enabled chatbot works? So first, the step is the listening and transcribing the speech. Second step is analyzing the text. Once analyzing the text, that is perform the third step, that is understanding the meaning and intent. So after that, moving to the fourth step, that is formulating the response. Once it is done, then convert living text to speech. After that, the sixth step is carried out, that is converting the text to speech. So these are all the various steps are the working of the voice activated chatbot. The next one is the text-based chatbot. What are the main important features of the text-based chatbot? One is NLP. The next one is automation and efficiency, the integration and scalability. So NLP, the role of NLP in chat-based, text-based chat GPT chatbots. Test-based chatbots rely heavily on NLP to understand and generate human language. They process user input, recognize intent, and respond in way that feels natural and conversational. So the automation and efficiency, the chatbots are designed to handle the repetitive tasks and answer the questions automatically. So improving the efficiency. So they can operate 24/7 and reducing the need for human the intervention in basic customer services and inquiries or troubleshootings are also. So the next one is integrating and scalability. The text-based chatbots can integrate with various platforms. That is like multiple platforms like the websites or apps or maybe the social media and scales to handle the large volume of the interaction simultaneously. So making them the suitable for business or of all sizes to improve the customer engagement and support. So now we are looking at the working of the test-based chatbot. So first user, they send the request to the chatbot user interface. So then text as an input. That text input is move to the model, NLP model. So under the NLP model, how the text input is processed. So the first step is text data storages. So it is the actual the working of the text-based chatbot. Next one is the support chatbot. It is also the one of the version of one of the type of the chatbot. So the defining the use cases, objectives, the designing the conversational flow of and training, the deployment and monitoring optimization. So what is the meaning of the defining use cases and objectives? The first step is to identify the specific support functions the chatbot will serve. This could include the answering the frequently asked questions, guided users through troubleshooting steps, helping with account management, or more complex issues to human agent. Chatbot's goals and scope should be clearly defined to ensure it align with business needs. So the next one is the designing and conversational flow training. These are all the important features are added into the chatbot, support chatbot, development and monitoring the optimization. The next, we are looking at the working of support chatbot. So the first step is user send the message. After that, the chatbot assistants, based on the chatbot assistants, so the perform carried out the second step, that is a delegate. So these are all the various the steps are they carried out under the chatbot support chatbot. So this is the complete working of uh, the support chatbot. So user and send make the request and also the responses. The next one is the e-commerce chatbot, the personalized shopping experience, the automated transactions and supports, the 24 by customer service engagement. So these are all the various the features of e-commerce chatbot. Now working of e-commerce chatbot. So this is the actual the flow of working of e-commerce chatbot. So some e-commerce or maybe already everyone to know the e-commerce. So how the chatbot play the important even e-commerce domain also. The next one is the social media chatbot. The important features of the social media chatbot. Integration with the social media platforms. The social media chatbots are integrated into the popular platforms like the Facebook, Messenger, or WhatsApp apps, or maybe the Instagrams, Twitter. So they function within the messaging, the interface of these platforms, allowing the business to interact with users where they already spend time. So this integration allows the chatbots to send and receive the messages, engage in conversation, and offer real-time assistance directly within the social media environment. So the next important feature is the automated customer interaction and engagement. So these chatbots are designed to engage with the customer automatically and handling the common queries, providing the instant responses. So these are some important feature under the second point. The next one is lead generation and sales support. Uh, the social media chatbots can capture the leads by the gathering the customer information like the email addresses or maybe the phone numbers, qualifying the through the simple questions. So these are the some important the functions of lead generation. So the next one is the working of social media chatbot. So the first step is the input from a user. After input from the user, analyze the user request. The next one is identify the intent and entities. So after that, the compose the reply. So the next one is the transactional chatbots. The important feature of this transactional chatbot is the streamlined product or service selection checkout. The next one is real-time availability and scheduling, order confirmation, tracking and notifications. It is important feature, order confirmation, tracking and notifications. After completing the transaction, the chatbot sends the confirmation messages, order details and booking information. It also track the order or booking the status and providing the updates. So like the shipping status and appointment reminders and handling inquiries or changes to transaction as needed. So now transactional chatbot, how the transactional chatbot works. The first step is or maybe some money transfer. Uh, the second step is answer basic questions, provide on-time notifications and reminders, check out balance, uh, check account balance, provide the complete account details, the real-time locations tracking, resolve urgent issues on priorities. So these are all the use cases of the banking chatbot. The next one is multilingual, the chatbot. So the language support, it is the important feature under this chatbot. The natural language support, that is NLP, the contextual understanding. So the language support means the multilingual text-based chatbot can understand and respond in multiple languages. So as the name itself indicates, the language supports it. So this chatbot can support the multiple languages. So the next one is the natural language. It uses NLP technologies so to interpret and process to generate in various languages. So not only one language, so this type of chatbot can support the multiple languages. So the next one is the contextual understanding. So the chatbot adapt the cultural and the contextual uh, nuance of a very small difference in meaning and feelings and sounds also across the different languages. So the next one is multilingual chatbots. The benefits of this chatbot, one is enhanced customer the experience. The next one is broad-ended outreach, 24 by customer, 24/7 customer response, increased sales opportunities, higher customer loyalty. So these are all the some of the benefits under this chatbot. So the language detection, chatbot language, and intent match by AI. So the next one is entertainment chatbot. It is also the one kind, another kind of the chatbot. So what are the features of entertainment chatbot? Interactive and personalized content. What it means? So entertainment chatbots can engage the user by offering the personalized contents and recommendations, such as music, movies, and TV shows or video games. So based on their the preferences and past behavior, they can also create interactive experience like uh, trivia games or maybe the quizzes at toilet to users' interest. The next feature is 24/7 availability. So what it means? So these chatbots provides around the clock access to entertainment content. So the whether it is deliver the updates on the latest movies or suggesting the playlist or keeping user informed about upcoming events. They ensure the users are always in loop with loop with no wait time. The next important feature of this chatbot is enhanced user engagement. So chatbot in entertainment industries, the first deeper engagement in the responding to user queries in real time. So hosting live the chatbot during the events and even the participating in social interactions are also. Next, entertainment chatbot. So this is the actual the steps in entertainment, maybe the music or maybe the book publishing, gaming, advertising, or film on TV. So these are all the some of the examples of the entertainment chatbots. Next one is the mental health chatbot. So what are the important features of this chatbot? Emotional support and conversation, the mental health education, so the crisis intervention and referral. For example, it is the mental health chatbot. I am so and so. So this is the example of the chatbot. Next, the important popular chatbots and uses. So the replica. So the main use of this chatbot is an AI chatbot focused on emotional support and personal development. And so like this. So the next one is it is also the popular chatbot. What is the use of this? So mental health chatbot that uses the cognitive behavior therapy, so techniques to help the users manage the anxiety and depressions. So these are all the the popular chatbots, and so even Cleverbot are also, or maybe some of the most popular chatbots, and Babyland Health, or maybe the ChatGPT, that is a open AI. So dr.ai. The next one is Supra, the virtual assistants, or the LISA. So that is a LinkedIn. So these are all some of the popular chatbots and uses. So the next one is the summary of chatbots. The customer service chatbots. The application of this chatbot is automate response to customers' inquiries. So they provide the 24/7 the supports. For example, some Zendesk or live chat. The next one is e-commerce and retail chatbots. What is the important of this chatbot is that is where it can fit the assistance customer in finding the products, making the recommendations, the tracking orders, and answering the questions about the availability, pricing, and returns. Examples include is maybe something help and support the chatbot. The healthcare medical chatbot. So the important of this chatbot is providing the symptoms checking, medical advice, and appointment scheduling, and mental health support. So they help the medical concerns, offer the wellness trips, or also offer this type of chatbots. The next one is mental health wellness chatbots or personal assistant chatbots, educational tutoring chatbots. So even nowadays, the educational and tutoring chatbot also play the important role in various domains, or maybe for an important application is providing the personalized learning experience, offering fees-based assessments, deliver educational content. Uh, they are used for language learning, homework help, skill development. Examples including these are all the Duolingo chatbots, or maybe these are all the some examples of the educational tutoring chatbots. The next one is lead generation and sales chatbot. So entertainment, casual chatbots, the travel, hospitality chatbots, the banking, finance chatbots. These are all some of the popular chatbots. The next one is the purpose of chatbots today. So what is the purpose of chatbots? Customer supports by service. That is a 24/7 availability. The instant response with this 24/7 availability. So the instant response. The next one is the sales marketing. So it is the lead generation, the personalized recommendations, e-commerce. So it is a product delivery. So it is order tracking. So the healthcare or the symptoms checking advice, education and learning. So the next one is human resource, the recruitment, the financial services, the travel, hospitality. So all these are some of uh, the purpose of chatbots today. All these are the various the purpose of chatbots: travel, hospitality, personal assistance, non-profit and public services. So the benefits of chatbots: so 24/7 support, easy to deploy and integrate, save resources, save the time and cost. Advantages with these chatbots, various types of the chatbots. So the benefits already we know that the various benefits. So chatbots benefits for different industries, education, healthcare, e-commerce, retail, linguistic, insurance, hospitality, even education. All these are the various the domains. How the chatbots are used in various domains. What is the main advantage of the chatbots are used in various the domains. So far we are looking at chatbot in healthcare, sharing the symptoms, questionnaires, answer questions, They provide the reliable information, collect patients' details. So chatbots in healthcare, so perform all these operations. They schedule the appointments also. The next one is the overview steps for creation of chatbots. So how to create the chatbots? First, define purpose and scope. So before create any chatbot, first define the what is the main purpose to create chatbot and define the scope also. So that is the boundaries are also. Next, select the platform and tools. So design conversation flow, prepare GPT-4 model. So without model, it is impossible to create the chatbot. So develop backend logic. So testing and refinement, launch and development, post-launch maintenance, ongoing improvements. So the creation process of chatbot, first define purpose and scope. What is the main objective of this step? Determine the chatbot's main functions. So will it answer FAQs, assist with customer service, provide content recommendations, or something else? So the target audience is identify the audience and their needs. What is the scope of the creation process? So what is the meaning of the scope? Decide the range of topics, and that is the boundaries. The topics of the chatbot should cover, and the boundaries of the chatbot should cover. So that is the main the scope. So set clear the boundaries to avoid the confusions and ensure the focus. Select the platforms and tools. Various platforms. Already we know that choose the various chatbots will be developed websites or mobile apps, messaging the platforms. So the next one is APIs, the frameworks. For integrating the GPTs, the GPT-4 will need to access the OpenAI APCs and other services that offers the GPT-4 functionalities. So the next one is the third-party integrations. Decide if your chatbot will connect to the third other systems. So we have to decide before develop any chatbot in particular domain. So first decide the boundaries and define the purpose, and also after that decide the chatbot will connect to the other systems like the CRM or databases and payment gateways. So design the conversation flow, the user interfaces, tones and personalities, error handling. These are all the various steps for the creation of the chatbots. The prepare the GPT-4 model, API integration, the fine tuning, the training prompts. So develop backend logic, the conversation management, API and webhooks and database integration. So the next one is the testing and refinement. Every after build any model, the testing is refinement is very important. The initial testing, the user feedback. Testing is based on user feedbacks, the model tuning. So gather the feedbacks from the users to refine and adjust the chatbots. So this will help identify pain points and misunderstandings or improvements areas. Model tuning. So fine tune the language model based on user interactions. So the launch and development after testing and refinement is completed, the next step is the launch and development. So development strategies, choose the best approach for releasing the chatbot. So consider the phased rollout or starting with small subset of users before the full launch. The scalability. So already we know that the meaning and functionality of the scalability. So monitoring the tools are also set up to create a chatbot like ChatGPT. One is obtain and gather the language large data sets. The second step is train the data set by annotating it. The third step is fine tune and model using transform learning. The fourth step is test and further refine a model. The fifth step is build an interface and integrate the model. So next, what are the advantages and disadvantages of chatbots? So first we are look at the advantages of chatbots. So serves an unlimited number of customers at the same time. The second one is help customers solving simple queries and tasks efficiently. So best AI platforms remember and learn essentially the training themselves. So free up uh, staff by taking so the time consuming tasks of their hands. The customer trust in AI chatbots is growing. So these are all some of the advantages of chatbots. What are the disadvantages? The majority of people still prefer the human touch. So it is the major the disadvantage of the chatbot. The chatbot experience is easily replicated between the competitors. Some jobs are too complex for chatbots, but the meaning they may not yet live up to the user the expectations, missing the tone of voice and body language needed to form emotional connections. So all these are some of the disadvantages of the chatbots. Next one is platforms and tools for building chatbot using GPT-4. So first one is the Open AI API. So what is the purpose of Open AI API? So core tool for accessing GPT-4 and generating responses. So what are the features of this? Easy integration with language like Python, Node.js. So fine tuning capabilities. It is an optional one. So what are the tools? OpenAI API documentation, Python library, OpenAI, Node.js, SDK. So the next one is uh, Dialogflow, that is a Google. What is the purpose of this NLP platform for creating the conversational agents with GPT-4 integration via webhook? The features is the visual flow, the glider for conversation design, built-in integrations. So what are the tools of this one is the Dialogflow console. So these are all some of the main platforms and tools for building the chatbot GPT-4. Even Microsoft bot framework. So TARS, what is the purpose and features of this main tool is TARS platform. The features is drag and drop interface. So it is a one important feature of this. So many charts. So what is the purpose of this? The platforms for creating marketing bots integrated with GPT-4. Features of this one is visual flow, the builder and pre-built templates, integration with Facebook messages, WhatsApp, SMS. So the tools are many chat platform, chatbot.com. So what is the purpose of this? Drag and drop chatbot builder for customer support. So the tools is available at chatbot.com. The next one is Landbot. The purpose is for no code platform for creating conversational bots. So these are all some of the next one is the training of chatbot. So GPTJ, LLMA, the Falcon or maybe MMT is an open source language models. GPU stands for the graphics processing unit and TPU stands for the tensor, the processing unit. So these are all some of the open source language models. So testing of chatbots. So this is the procedure how to test the chatbots. So the real estate bot or maybe some bot response or maybe something. These are all some of the steps are there. So to test the chatbot. Next one is launching the chatbot on chosen platforms. How to choose a chatbot platforms. So this is the very important step. How to choose the platforms for creating the chatbot. First, determine your business needs. First, uh, determine. So find out your business needs. So based on your business needs to choose the chatbot platforms. So the next one is the consider platforms capabilities. So we can determine each and every platform capabilities because based on the needs, that platform is sufficient or not, is suited or not. The next one is access the platform, ease of use. The next one is evaluate the platform scalability. Check for customer support and documentation. Considering pricing, look for customization options. So these are all the various steps for how to choose the platforms, chatbot platforms. So this is the procedure checklist to determine the chatbot deployment readiness. So once. So the flaw of chatbots, the common languages and limitations of chatbots for legal case research. One is the language ambiguity. It is one of the challenge and limitation. The misinterpretation of context, the lack of legal expertise. The fourth one is the limited knowledge base. The fifth one is the data bias. So these are all the some of the limitations and challenges of.
Okay, here you are not writing printed. What is this app? I don't know. This is thing. And if you did not write printed, then how will you get?
The first, the limitation of the chatbot is the lack of contextual awareness. So what it means, the provide the incorrect and misunderstand responses. So enables to comprehend context and background information. So what are the possible solutions for this limitation? Offering more context to the AI model, including more data to the model's inputs. So these are all the possible solutions for this limitation. Next one is next limitation or next challenge is bias. So what is the solution for this limitation? Try to detect and eliminate bias in the training data set. Combine the manual reviews and computational the strategies. So these are all the possible solutions for overcome this limitation. The next one is the lack of empathy. So the possible solution for this challenge is integrate the language model with human interaction. The next limitation is the complex reasoning. So what are the possible solutions for this limitation? Keep on creating and enhancing the AI models, knowledge graphs, or probabilistic reasoning models. So these are some of the possible solutions for the challenges of the ChatGPT limitations. Next, ethical considerations of the ChatGPT, the chatbot. So the first one is the regular privacy, the mitigation of bias, transparency, the relevance. So these are all some of the ethical considerations. One is the security, robot rights, the cognitive services, bias, the planning, transparency, inclusion, accountability. So these are all some ethical and legal considerations. So data privacy issues, the reasons why the data privacy is important. So the prevents identity theft. So this is the one of the reasons so why the data is data privacy is important. Reduced impact of breaches, the facility regularity complaints, the support the consumer protection helps realize full human rights. The next one is the feature enhancement in Chat GPT. So these are all the some of the feature enhancements in Chat GPT. Improved context handling. So what it means, the persistent memory for ongoing conversations and long-term contextual retention across the sessions. The multi-model capabilities, better find unique and customization, advanced reasoning and problem solving. So these are all some of the feature enhancements in the ChatGPT. The multilingual and cross the cultural understanding, interactive real-time collaboration, AR, VR integration, IoT and smart device integration, optimized performance, workflow automations. Advanced security features of ChatGPT. The first one is end-to-end data encryption. So what it means? What is the meaning of end-to-end data encryption? Encryption data during transmission and storage using TLS or SSL and AES 256 to protect sensitive information, user authentication and authorization, data anonymization and masking, secure API integrations. These are all the advanced security features of ChatGPT, session management and timeout, bot activity monitoring, lagging, abuse detection and mitigation, complaints with data privacy regulations. So now coming to the conclusion. So building a chatbot with the GPT-4 offers an innovative approaches to creating intelligent, interactive, conversational AI system. By using the power of GPT-4 advanced language capabilities, you can develop chatbots that deliver highly accurate, natural, and engaging user experiences. So the creation process involves the several key stages. So already we know that so far we are look at what are the phases or what are the steps to create the chatbot, define the purpose and scope, integrating the GPT-4 and API, designing the conversational flows, choosing the right platform, enhancing the security. So it is very important, enhancing the security. So that ongoing testing improvement. In conclusion, creating chatbot with the ChatGPT-4 offers powerful capabilities for businesses and developers to automate, enhance interactions. With the GPT-4 ability to understand, generate the responses, chatbots will tackle a wide variety of tasks across the industries. It is the main conclusion. Chatbot with the ChatGPT-4, ChatGPT version 4. The next one is AI, the role of AI in everyday life. So the role of AI nowadays, the AI play the very important role in everyday life. So what is the main role of AI in everyday life? One is personal assistance. For example, the personal assistance examples are Siri, Alexa, the Google assistants. So what is the meaning of the personal assistance? AI powered voice activated assistance that helps with tasks like setting the reminders and playing music, answering questions and controlling the smart home devices. The next one is the recommendation systems. The examples are Netflix, Amazon. So these are all the examples of the recommendation systems. AI analyzes user preferences and behaviors to provide personalized content suggestions, making entertainment, shopping, media consumptions more time and efficient. Smart home devices, uh, the examples of the smart home devices, so everyone to know the lighting systems are healthcare and fitness. So this it is also the one of the important tasks. The autonomous vehicles, customer services, social media algorithms, financial services, workplace automation, voice image recognition. So now the global usage trends of chatbot 24 customer service automation, that is a 24/7 e-commerce and retail integration, healthcare assistance, lead generations, sales. The importance of research and development is the important one, research and development. So driving innovation, what it means? R&D fosters the development of new AI algorithms, models, techniques, enabling the boundaries of what AI can accomplish, improving accuracy and efficiency. So nowadays, the ChatGPT improving accuracy and efficiency than compared to uh, the human itself also. So through the continuous research, AI systems become the more accurate, efficient, and scalable, addressing ethical challenges, the solving the problems. So these are some of the importance. All these are the importance of research and development. So chatbot global market report in 2024. So in 2023 is only for 6.7 billions. The improvement over the year by year. In 2028 or maybe approximately uh, the 22.42 the billions dollars. So it is the chatbot global market reports. The code for creation of chatbot, the first step is set up the development environment. That is the Python version. Install the libraries via pip install OpenAI Flask Python. Next, create a dot env file for API keys. That is the environmental file. Load API key from environment. So this is the procedure of the creation of chatbot. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Dear participants, any queries from your end?
Yes, sir. Do you have any suggestions on the journals where we can publish our research in this area?
Hello.
Hello,
Can
sir.
repeat? Can repeat once?
Ma'am, repeat once, ma'am, question.
Repeat once, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to know any of the journals, what you want to suggest so that we can publish our research if done in this area.
No, madam. No issue, madam. We can publish. Just pass the query and publish. First, create your objectives. Based on that objectives, even ChatGPT suggests domain or maybe something so on. So, journal your objectives are fit. Just first define the objectives of your work.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Can you name some journals, sir? Because I did not find any journals in AI area. Common journals are not there. So maybe in information technology, you mean we can publish in information technology?
Yes, madam. Publishing, no issue. Some nowadays AI generated journals or many journals are available in just search in maybe Google, madam. So the couple of journals are available, madam. AI related.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you very much. But
And even you can publish in IJRMT, Asian Journal, any journal you can able to publish it. Any computer science journal, Scopus indexed.
Scopus index.
Scopus index. Scopus index only we need. Nowadays it's very strict. We have to follow
Yes,
that
definitely.
quota. Okay, sir. I got it. I will search. Thank you very much.
Anyone else regarding the questionnaire from your end? Dr. S. Kiran garu, once check to the chat box. The people have raised some questions.
Chat box.
In the chat, they have some questions. The people have sent it. Once check it out, sir.
Okay, wait, sir. Wait, sir.
Sir, there is no questions in chat box. Hari sir.
There are
Okay.
no questions in the chat box.
No questions in chat box.
Okay, Swati ma'am, please vote of thanks.
Hello,
So on
sir.
behalf-
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am,
Hello.
please ask the question. If any query, ma'am, you can ask.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I have a question, ma'am. Sir. Sir, through ChatGPT, whenever we try to search for a topic, how it can be given, sir? How it can be generated, sir, through prompt? How the matching will be performed, sir?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Voice is audible, madam. Can you please repeat once again?
Yeah, sir, sure. Sir, through ChatGPT, whenever we try to search for a topic in a particular subject, how the ChatGPT can give the information, sir? How the background work can be done through ChatGPT?
Just pass the query, madam. Prompt query.
Yeah, sir. Prompt. Through prompt, whenever we try to give a prompt in a particular subject, like for example, if we take a subject, sir, in that subject, if we try to find a particular topic, then ChatGPT through prompt, the background process actually what it does, sir, to generate an answer. How
Hello.
it can be related, sir?
Hello. Voice is
Hello.
audible.
Sir, your voice is audible.
Amrita ma'am, myself, coordinator from Dr. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, sir.
In our query relevant, the people have, that means ChatGPT, we can be generate response based upon the analyzing the input prompt.
Yes, sir.
And,
That
input
analyzing
prompt,
process.
and also we can be retrieving the relevant knowledge. For example, like what are you going to posting the processing and response generating, and knowledge retrieving and test analysis. Based upon these all things, the people, the ChatGPT, we can be recognizing the patterns and generate the refined answers.
Okay, sir.
Any queries? I think.
Good evening, sir. Sir, actually, Kiran, sir, I posted directly to your chat, but okay, no problem. Like, how can we implement custom intents and actions in the chatbot while we're building the chatbot, sir? Like, using ChatGPT 4. So, custom intents and actions in the ChatGPT. How can we build these things, sir?
Sir, how can
we implement custom intents and actions in the chatbot with the help of ChatGPT 4 while we're building a chatbot? So how can we implement these custom intents and actions?
Custom intents first define goals and requirements, sir.
Sir.
Determine the target use cases based on the design core components. So predicting the prediction model, or maybe the entropy encoding. So incorporating the pre-processing. All these are the some of the background process.
Oh, okay.
Build your algorithm first. After completion of all these, first define your algorithm also.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Swati ma'am, please vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. On behalf of everyone present, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. S. Kiran for his insightful lecture today. We truly appreciate the time and the effort Dr. Kiran took to share his research findings and expertise with us. His contributions to academia and his dedication to both teaching and research are commendable. A special thank you to Dr. Kiran for being here with us and for making this session so valuable. Once again, thank you, Dr. Kiran, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Please, all of you on your video, we can take 1 or 2 snaps. It's not good.
My video has been disabled with the host, sir. Hare Krishna.
Who?
Are you there? My video has been disabled with the host. Hello. Hello.
Next.
So once check it up, sir.
Yes, now it's coming, man. Now it's coming, man.
Of course, sir, it's coming. We are.
It's coming.
Thank you to all.
Yeah, sir, I have one question, sir. I have requested for my previous feedbacks because I have joined the
Madam, you
WhatsApp
want to
group.
communicate within the WhatsApp group, madam. Please not discuss. Not discuss in this one. If any queries,
But it is one-sided. WhatsApp group is one-sided, right?
Please.
How can I can't give messages on WhatsApp? It's only for seeing the messages. It's not for sending messages.
Okay, ma'am, what is your problem? Can you explain once?
My problem is I have joined WhatsApp late. I did not give the feedback for the initial 3 days. I have
Okay, we
given
will
from the
forward
code.
again, ma'am. We will forward.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.